Hey guys, it's Chris the Batman statue collector, and I am frustrated. I am hot, I am tired, my back is breaking, I'm irritable, I'm irritated. It's all because of the Batcave. It's the moment that I've been waiting for. I started moving statues into this cave. However, I have absolutely no idea where stuff's going. I have maybe a little bit of an idea, and so I have this giant hodgepodge of stuff. And so I'm going to ask for your help today to try to help me figure out maybe how I should organize it, because I just do not know. And there's a fly that keeps landing on my head and I'm about ready to snap. Let's do this. All right, so slowly moving stuff in, right? Okay, slowly moving stuff in. Don't have, near everything, of course. But I just kind of want to talk to you about some of my thinking, okay? Let me just kind of show you some of the stuff that I've got put in here. Just some of the stuff. Got some sideshow stuff up there. Got some, the bust. Got some samurai. Got this guy right here, which I think it looks great right there. Again, some sideshow, samurai. Got our friend down here as well. Got Tech 1000. Looking good. Possible art might be hung up on this wall. I got Catwoman over here. So I've got some stuff, right? Okay. So let me just kind of go through and tell you my thinking, okay? So this is just going to be me talking, and I need your help though, okay? So this wall right here, I believe is going to be DC Comics third scales, okay? All DC Comics third scales. You can just imagine Bane right here, Deathstroke, Catwoman, Harley, Punchline, and Joker, all of the different characters, okay? And then all the way to the end, okay? I also then envision doing the same thing on this side, all DC third scales, okay? I've got a couple of third scales right here. I've got Batman Damned, Batman Joker, just kind of representing, just to kind of see what they would look like, okay? My biggest dilemma is that I've got a lot of different Batmans and Jokers, okay? So I kind of want to separate them out. Like I have him, I've got the George Jimenez that he's seated. I've got the Say Cheese coming. I've got the Batman versus Joker diorama. I've got a number of third scales that I kind of want to separate out, okay? So keep that in mind, separation, okay? I envisioned, again, all third scales going across, comic book. Down here will be all the Arkham, okay? Now, eventually, if I get all of the Legendary Beast stuff, all the Arkham might be sold, and this will all be DC Comic stuff, okay? So imagine DC Comic stuff. All right, DC Comic stuff. Okay, then my original plan was for the front shelves to have this guy right here, which I think he's probably staying, okay? And my original plan was to have all the sideshow diorama in the middle, do all samurai here and here, and then here and here would be overflow, okay? Stuff like this guy right here, maybe the Gotham by Gaslight by Sideshow, the Tactical Throne, okay? You can imagine just those pieces right there. However, this space where I wanted to put all of my sideshow, like, look at this guy. You think he's gonna fit with everybody else? I mean, I've got a ton of quarter scales. Still got Ivy coming, still got Deathstroke coming, okay? So that's not gonna work. That is gonna have to get scratched. So then we thought, okay, well, now I can be Batman surrounded by all the villains. So imagine Joker's not there. But let's pretend like you have all the premium formats up here on both sides, okay? So that's one look. And then you can have all of the samurai on, stretched out all the way across. I would remove the bust, and I would remove the bust, and it would just be all sideshow going across here, all XM samurai right here, okay? And then Batman, of course, would stay in the middle, and that would be my Batman surrounded by his villains, okay? That, I think, looks okay, but it's just not the wow factor I was hoping for, okay? When I think of wow factor, I think of that. I think of the larger scale stuff. So then I thought, okay, what if I put third scales up here? I could fit a lot of third scales, like, this guy right here, these third scales, these fit up in the front. So what if I put third scales on the sides, third scales up front, except for the bat bike, that's gonna stay. And then third scale is up top here. Okay, well, where does that leave the quarter scales? And where does that leave the movie pieces? So what I envisioned was, well, maybe you could put all the quarter scales down below. Okay, plenty of space. It also has some separation. So you can do like maybe like all the sideshow and comic book based pieces here. I can even build like another block. So imagine like a little block like this. I could build that up, use the same paint, and basically build it up. So I have like 2 levels of villains, okay? And put a Batman in the middle. And then let's say that this right here, this whole thing would be the same thing, 2 levels, but all Batman samurai. So again, you have a little bit of separation. I mean, there is, space between, but it would be a visual separation. But would it look weird having a bunch of quarter scales down there? I don't know. And when you still have this section for other pieces like maybe like this guy, okay? So that's a possibility. Again, all third scale comic, all Arkham down here, and then this whole thing over on this side would be quarter scale stuff. Okay, that might be doable, okay? But then again, you fill up this whole thing with third scales. Maybe still keep the busts on both sides. Maybe do Batman, Joker right here, and then like have Batman damned on one side, Joker damned on the other side, Libermejo, and then just maybe put Talon up here. Some of the pieces that look better up top, Talon, Deathstroke, some of those type of characters, and then have like Harley, Punchline, Joker, whatever. I'm probably going to put the Tower with Penguin right here. Tech 1000 is going to go over there, let's say. Okay, so I do all that. Well, that still leaves me without any of the movie pieces, okay? So let me tell you the movie pieces I have. I've got this guy right here. This is the Infinity Studios Ledger Joker. I've got the Prime 1 Joker and the Queen Studios Batman. I also have the Queen Studios Joker that's seated. He's not in here. Also coming will be the Keaton 89 Batman, the Robert Pattinson Batman, and the Catwoman Michelle Pfeiffer, both from Darkside Collectible Studio and also Prime 1. Okay, I'm going to be reviewing both of those for you guys. Where do they live? Okay, where do they live? So if I did that whole plan, I could maybe, have maybe the movie pieces here in the middle and then do comic book on both sides, or just have movie pieces here on the end and then start with more comic book pieces. I don't think that's going to look very good. I feel like the movie pieces should be separated out, okay? Also, I thought, well, what if I just put the movie pieces down below? And that also looked pretty decent. That looked pretty good until you put Joker. Joker, you cannot put low. You have to have him at least chest high. It just looks better, but he doesn't look good like this. I mean, it just doesn't. So this guy right here is one of my biggest problem areas, okay? I could put Samurai right there, I could put Sideshow right here, and I could put movie pieces right here. Again, it's not ideal, but that's just the way it is, okay? Also, you can see that there's nothing in the middle. I'm still cleaning up. Nothing's in the middle. Eventually there might be podiums and things, but for the time being, there's not going to be. That's going to be phase 3. I don't know what the middle is going to look like. Also, the possibility, I brought my chair in. I did buy a desk. This is going to be my review desk. However, it doesn't necessarily match perfectly with the floor. My wife does not like this desk. She doesn't like the way it looks. I thought it would be pretty nice. It's a heavy-duty desk. However, I don't know, it doesn't match the floor. I thought it would match. This is supposed to be like a gray color, and it is kind of, but it's not as gray as this floor. So I thought, well, maybe I could, have the desk on the wall and then maybe build a podium or something for the Heath Ledger Joker and the movie pieces and just have it kind of on this wall, which again, I don't know what this wall is going to be art-wise. I would love to put, all comic book based stuff. If I do that, movie stuff wouldn't look very good in my opinion. So, am I creating my own problems? Am I creating my own drama here? Probably so, okay? Here is my other thought, okay? So bear with me once again with my other thought, okay? Let's focus on the front. What if I just had the front be all Batman, okay? All different Batmans, all different scales, but the front wall is Batman statue collector, okay? So hear me out. Bust, let's say bust goes right here, maybe surrounded by maybe a couple of premium formats or something. Maybe he goes up here. Maybe right in the middle instead of the bust, or maybe I put the bust in the middle, but maybe right here I put Batman Hush, 3rd scale, right here. And then maybe put another Batman premium format beside it. But just imagine that all the different Batman pieces that I have, flanked by this, and which he'll be over there, and then the Penguin. So you have 2 of the big Batmans on both sides flanked, and then just fill up the shelf with Batman. Just Batman only. Like Batman Damned, some of these oddball pieces that I have, that I don't know where else they would go necessarily, okay? Also, maybe I would go back and buy my old premium format, the one that's got the chaps. Maybe I would go back and buy the OG. And this would be a tribute wall. This would be a tribute wall to all things Batman, different scales, different sizes. I would still do quarter scale and up. So it'd still be quarter scale, maybe bust, you know, all comic book based pieces, but it doesn't have to be all comic book. I can also include the Batman pieces from the movies spread out. So maybe Michael Keaton is right here. Maybe Robert Pattinson is right here. You know, just mix and match. It's all mixed and matched Batman. So the front wall would be nothing but Batman, and all of the sides would be all the other characters, all the other villains. All the quarter scales that would be down here, all villains. Batman surrounded by his villains. Okay? What do you guys think of that? What do you think that would look like? Do you guys think that that would be a better solution than all sideshow quarter scales or comic book quarter scales? I don't know. I think Grundy will fit up there, I think. All samurai, comic book third, Arkham third, and whatever else down here, okay? Or do you like the idea of all Batman wall, 3rd scale comic, quarter scales, maybe some movie stuff down here, maybe. Again, most of the movie pieces, if I do all the movie Batmans up here, then all I would be left with is these 2 basically. And they could maybe be on their own little mini shelf over here, right? I could maybe build that, kind of do my own thing, since it is such an oddball standout piece, okay? This guy could go up front. Arkham Knight Batman could go up front. I think he would fit. I'm gonna have to do some measuring. But that is basically where I am at with this room. I still have no idea about the art. I thought about doing the art. Of course, it would be lifted up. I did hang that. You guys saw that in the last video, but I will possibly hang these up higher. But it still blocks a lot of it, so I don't know. Maybe it would be better if I took all of these and put them and framed them underneath the cabinets. What would you guys think of that? Okay. So that's a possibility as well. So I know that I'm leaving you with a million things to think about. But I don't know what to do. I'm frustrated. I really want to get this right. I want it to be perfect for not only me, but I want it to be awesome for you guys to see in all of my videos, in all the backgrounds, you know, to be able to see all these different amazing statues. You know, they're all so amazing. And I want to highlight them in a really good way. But again, I do want to hear your thoughts. I want to hear what you think would be best. I'm gonna sit down right here in my chair, kick back, relax for just a second, and look at the new view. This is a great problem to have to try to figure out, but I do really want your help. I want you to offer your opinion, advice, good or bad, and let me know what you guys think. Of course, I know that there's going to be a lot of different varying opinions for sure. But just let me know what you guys think about, especially this front wall and what I should do with it. Thank you guys so very much for checking out the video today. If you enjoyed it, please hit the like button, subscribe if you haven't done so. Otherwise, again, just thank you guys for taking time out of your day to watch. I hope you enjoyed it. And yeah, I'll see you in the Batcave. Thanks for watching, guys. Bye, everybody.
Hey guys, thank you so very much for watching today, and if you're new here, please hit the subscribe button right here on the screen and check out these 2 awesome videos. I think you're going to love them. And also please join us on social media, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and TikTok. I would love to have you join in all the fun. Thank you guys so very much for watching. See you in the Batcave.